What's going on? Gonna go over my top 6 PrizePicks props for today. These are my 6 favorite props of the day. Today is August 6th, 2024. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the past 2 videos. Lately, we've been doing really bad view-wise, getting 400 or 500 a video. Those past 2 have broke 1,000 each. So hopefully we can just keep on the upwards trend. Before my motorcycle accident, we were getting 5,000 to 6,000 a video. So I do appreciate you guys for giving me some love. Comments help, likes help, and if you just share the link, that helps as well. But I do appreciate all of you. Let's have a great day today. Really quick before we get started, obviously I'm going to be using Outlier for my research. I always do. Use the link in the description for a free week. If you use code TTL on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, or Chalkboard, you get a 100% deposit match. Underdog is up to 250. The rest are up to 100. And you also get a free month of VIP for each one of those that you sign up and deposit to. And then last but not least, VIP is $20 a month. And right now we do have a money back guarantee going on. So if you lose on your first day, I'll refund your $20. You just have to open up a support ticket, let me know. And as long as it's not like 2 months later, like we've had somebody recently, as long as it's not 2 or 3 months later, you'll get your refund. But if it's 2 or 3 months later, I'm not able to do that through Patreon. So as long as it's in a decent time frame, just let me know, like, hey bro, I joined on a losing day, I'd like my $20 back. You keep your month, you get your $20 back. Win-win situation. But let's get into it today. I asked in the last video, I'll ask again today, do you guys prefer when I give out like 3 or 4 picks in my videos, or do you prefer when I give out 6 picks? And it doesn't mean you have to take this as a 6 pick, but I personally like this, and a lot of the comments agreed, just because I'm giving you guys more options. I'm showing you guys more in-depth research on more picks so that you can choose if you want to mix and match them a certain way. I always go in order of most confident to least confident. So the first pick I give you will be my most confident pick. The last one I give you will be my least confident of these 6. But these 6 are still my most confident. So I'm still confident in all of them, if that makes sense. But let me know, do you prefer 3 picks, 4 picks, 5 picks, 6 picks? How many picks do you want me to give out? But let's get into the video, guys. I've rambled long enough. And our first pick of the day is going to be Gavin Lux over 0.5 total bases. This is a popular play today. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I think 4 or maybe even 5 of these plays today are popular plays right now on PrizePicks. They have the little fire emoji in the top right. That could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. I personally don't see that in any regard, just because I do my own research. I don't just play a play because it's popular. I don't disregard a play just because it's popular. Some people hate them. Some people love popular plays. It's up to you. But Gavin Lux, 3.9 thousand people have taken this so far. He's versus the Phillies, and I'm taking over 0.5 total bases. And we've taken him in a few other videos recently as well. Bro is just an animal. Bro has been absolutely crushing it. And let's go ahead and take a look at Outlier so we can look at these odds. So we can see it's already top 2 right here. Gavin Lux over 0.5 bases. We're going to click on that. Last 5 games, he's went over in all 5. Last 10 games, he's went over in 10 games in a row. In 2024, he's went over in 56% of games, 52 of 93. At home, he's been over in 48%, but we can take a look at that recency bias as well, where he's going over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 7 as well. In the head-to-head matchup, he's gone over in 3 out of 4 games versus the Phillies. These were all this season. 3 of these were last month, where he went over in 2 out of 3. And then just yesterday, he got 3 bases versus the Phillies. So I don't think he's going to have any issues at all versus Christopher Sanchez today. I'm really loving this, especially with how he has been recently. He's gone over in 15 of his last 20 games. So bro just flipped a switch. He's been going crazy lately. And we can take a look at the Outlier insights. He's exceeded this in 10 straight games right there, with 1.9 bases per game on average. Now, I will say Gavin Lux versus left-handed pitchers does get a little bit of a downgrade from a .241 batting average to a .182. But Christopher Sanchez also allows 4.12 earned runs allowed per game versus left-handed batters on average. So I'm loving that. Let's go ahead and lock it in, guys. We can also see that Gavin Lux versus left-handed pitchers, he just doesn't have many at-bats. So he has 35 total plate appearances compared to his 331 total this season. So, I mean, it's really hard to get a really good judge on what his batting average should be with that small of a sample size as well. But I'm loving this matchup. I'm loving how Gavin Lux has been playing recently. I think he goes over today. Let's go ahead and lock that in. And then our second play of the day, we're going to go ahead and go to this page. Grayson Rodriguez over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. This is another one that I absolutely love. 5.5 strikeouts versus Toronto. The Blue Jays should be pretty easily done for Grayson Rodriguez. A lot of people seem to agree. This one has 5.3 thousand people who have taken it this morning. And let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. So let's search up Grayson. Over 5.5 right here. Over his last 5, he's going over in 4 out of 5 games. Over his last 10, he's going over in 8 out of 10 with a median of 7.5 strikeouts per game, an average of 6.5. In the head-to-head matchup, he's going over in 3 out of 5. He's gone 2 games this season, one in June, one in the end of July. In June, he got 4 strikeouts. July, he got 8. And then in 2024, this season, he started in 20 games this season. He's gone over in 15 of those 20, so 75%, with a 7 strikeouts per game median and a 6.5 average. He's going around 6 innings pitched per game this season, which is pretty accurate. I mean, that's pretty consistent, 5 or 6, sometimes 7. We can take a look. He's in the top 19th percentile with a 26.5% strikeout rate. And we can also see Toronto are a 7th in the league. So they are a top 10 team with only a 20.4% strikeout rate. Over their last 30 games, it's just a little bit worse with a 21% strikeout rate. But I don't think Grayson Rodriguez is going to have any issues. I think he should be good today. And we can see his strikeouts per 9 goes down slightly versus Toronto over the 12 innings sample size he has versus them. His earned runs goes down. His walks and hits per inning is around the same. And then his strikeouts is very similar, but 8.5 strikeouts per 9 innings instead of his regular 10. But I'm loving Grayson Rodriguez today, over 5.5 strikeouts. Let's lock it in. I do think that one could bump up to 6. So get that one in as early as possible. Our third play of the day is going to be Steven Kwan. This is going to be a fantasy play. So we're taking his over 7 hitter fantasy score. I really, really like this one today. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. This is versus Arizona. Look here. And let's take a look. So over his last 5 games, he's gone over in all 5 with an average of 13.4. Over his last 10, he's gone over in 6 out of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he's gone over in 3 out of 4, which is 3 straight. Only one of these is this season, though, which is the one yesterday. In 2024, it's 49%. At home, 52%. His last 10 at home, 6 out of 10 still. Last 20, 11 of 20 compared to his 9 of 20 total. The outlier inside, he's exceeded this in 5 straight games at home with an average of 13.4. I really like this run he's been on. I really like that yesterday he got 11 and killed it. I think he shouldn't have any issues killing it again today. He is versus Rodriguez pitching. So I really like this one. I'm going to lock it in, and we're going to go ahead and go on to play number 4. So play number 4 is going to be Rafael Devers over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm loving this one today. This is another popular one again. 1.4 thousand people have taken this one. And Devers is one of my favorite players, especially on the Red Sox, him and Duran. But Devers is absolutely amazing as a player recently. And I'm loving this over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. So over his last 5, he's gone over in all 5. Last 10, he's gone over in all 10. 3.5 average, 2.5 median. Over his last 20, he's gone over in 14 out of 20. In the head-to-head matchup, he's gone over in 6 of 11. And this season, we can see he's gone over in 3 out of 4, 3 in a row as well. 2024, 62% hit rate, 61 of 99. Now, this is an away game. It goes down slightly, 59%. Last 10, 6 out of 10. But all those 6 are in a row as well. So I'm loving this, especially versus Lugo. Lugo's a decent pitcher, but he's not the greatest. And we can also see Lugo walks and hits per inning pitch 1.02 goes all the way down to a 2.2. And then his earned runs per nine goes from a 2.57 to a 9 earned runs per 9 innings. So loving this matchup for Devers. We can see he has 3 plate appearances versus Lugo, and he got a hit in 2 out of 3 of those. 2 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI. So I'm loving this today. We can see Devers versus right-handed pitchers goes from a .306 to a .338 batting average as well. So loving this matchup, loving the way he's been playing lately. Lock it in, Devers over 1.5 HRR. Then our 5th play of the day is going to be Manny Machado over 1.5 total bases. This is versus the Pirates. Loving this one again today. This one is the one non-popular play today, but I will say his fantasy score is a popular play today. So this might end up being a popular play later on as well. I'm going to go ahead and look him up on Outlier so we can pull up his stats. But Machado over 1.5 total bases. Over his last 5, he's gone over in all 5. Last 10, he's gone over in 7 out of 10. In 2024, it's had a 41% hit rate in away games, 43%, 21 of 49 games. And I'm loving this matchup versus Falter specifically as well. Just absolutely great matchup for him. We can take a look. He's exceeded this in 5 straight games. Versus left-handed pitchers, his batting average does go down ever so slightly. Versus Falter's earned run average does go up versus right-handed batters. His slow percent goes up as well. And we can take a look versus Falter. A lot of batters have a 0% strikeout rate. You guys see it? 1, 2, 3, 0% strikeout rates. All the at-bats are just very minimal. So we don't actually have any data on Manny versus Falter, but Falter is just not a good pitcher. I do not like him as a pitcher. I think Machado could absolutely have a banger night tonight. I think he could hit a home run. I think he definitely has the power to hit a home run. And definitely just think he's going to show out tonight, especially versus Falter, who has a 3.95 earned run per 9, 1.19 walks in his per inning pitch, and only 6 strikeouts per 9 innings as well. So I'm loving this. I think he could hit this very early on, and I'm going to go ahead and lock it in, especially with his recent games. And then our 6th and final pick of the day is going to be Mackenzie Gore under 6.5 pitcher strikeouts. So this one has 4,000 people that have taken the prop total today. Who knows whether they've taken the over and they're against us or if they took the under. But I am on the under today. And let's take a look at why I'm on the under. So last 5 games, he's going under in all 5. He had 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Average of 3, median of 3. Over his last 10 games, he's going under in 6 out of 10. Now, the reason that I think some people may be going against us, head-to-head matchup, it says 100% of the time he's missed. He's hit 0% of the time for us. It's only 1 game. There's not much data there. In 2024, he's going under this in 59% of games, 13 of 22, with an average of 5.5 strikeouts per game. At home, 62% of the games he's going under. Last 5, 2 of 5. Last 10, 5 of 10. And then, of course, 62% this season he's going under. He's going an average of 5 innings pitched per game. He's failed to exceed this in 5 straight games, as I mentioned. And when we take a look, I will say the Giants batting versus left-handed pitchers, 22nd in the league. They strike out a lot, 23.7% strikeout percentage. Mackenzie Gore is in the top 25-ish percent with a 24.6% strikeout rate. I do think this could be close. That's why it's my least favorite of my top 6, but it still made it into my top 6 props. And I have like 14 props I'm playing on Prize Picks today. I have a lot of props I'm loving. This one is a little bit iffy, but I do still love this, and it's still in my top 6. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Mackenzie Gore under 6.5 strikeouts. If you want to take this on a sports book, you may actually get better odds. Like you can get this at -105 on whatever sports book this is right here. So definitely recommend looking around, seeing what odds you can get it for. But I'm taking the under 6.5 here. Let's lock it in. Let's go 6 for 6 today. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, concerns, and hopefully we can just keep on crushing it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.